People don't know, but I'm one of those dudes that I love watching movies um like Scarface. You know what I mean? The Godfather. Those are great movies, man. Heat, Casino. Oh man, those good mafia movies. I even watched the ghetto ones. You know what I mean? I love watching those too. What was it? I'm About It. You know what I mean? State Property. Okay, Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. Okay, I'm talking about all of them. I love anything that has to deal with organized ish. Okay. Well, guess what? These guys were smart. 40 people have been arrested for alleged Twitch money laundering scheme. Dang, 40 people. That's a lot of people. Okay, 40 people. So we're going to get into the article, but what I want to say first, just kind of give my rant about it, and then we'll get into the article. 40 people were arrested in a Twitch money laundering scheme. And I know we covered this a while back. There was a topic where we spoke about Twitch being hacked. And from that hack, there was a lot of different information taken from accounts. People were logging into these accounts, using them to launder money with other popular Turkish streamers. Now, they were Turkish streamers at the time. It wasn't any other streamers. These Turkish streamers were actually, I think, banned. There were also different consequences they had to face for that. But it was only Turkish streamers at the time. Well, that ain't the case. What do you know? More than just Turkish streamers, which we always know. It's other hands in the pie. Y'all know how it goes. It's always somebody want a piece of it. So what do you think? Yes, it was a total of 40 people arrested in this Twitch money laundering scheme. And you probably think, hey, I would never get caught up in something that big, man. Federal, it's making a front page news. Oh, no, man, I would never get caught in that. Well, guess what? It's easy. You could have been caught just like anyone else. Because if you're a streamer on Twitch, this is all that happens. You're streaming one day, all of a sudden someone sends you a message, say, hey, I want to send you, a certain amount of bits. But if I send you this, can you send me this amount back? And you go, oh, yeah, hell yeah, because you already know, hey, they're not going to send me anything. Okay, they're not going to send me any bits. They send you the bits. You go, oh, snap, man, he sent the bits. Well, you know what? Since he sent it to me, it's not mine anyway. Let me go ahead and send him back the amount he said, and I'll keep the rest he told me to keep. You do that, and he says, hey, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I'll tune in next time. Okay, goes by. The next day, you start streaming again. This guy shows up and said, this time, he says, I'm going to give you $1,000 worth of bits. And you like, how many bits you gonna give me? Oh, holy crap, hell yeah. I'm doing it now. And that's what happens. And guess what? This is what they did. They all wind up paying for this. 40 people arrested in alleged Twitch money laundering scheme. Let's go ahead and pull it up. The illicit racket is said to have totaled $9.8 million. Damn, that's a lot of money, man. On Tuesday, Turkish police in 11 different provinces took 40 suspects. Okay, never mind. It seems like Turkish police are all over it. It's all Turkish, okay? Maybe it's just all Turkish. But took 40 suspects into custody for an alleged money laundering scam perpetrated using the Twitch streaming platform. According to Demirören News Agency, the suspects are accused of using stolen credit cards to buy bits, which these stolen credit cards, a lot of this information people said were stolen from Twitch in that big hack, okay, which are essentially the platform's virtual currency. Those bits were then allegedly sent to streamers who then paid the scammers real money through a 70 to 80% refund. So they sent, let's say $100, they gave them $80, they kept $20. To the $1,000, they sent them $800, they kept $200, and so on. So if the scammers bought 1,000 bits for $10, this could be a way for them to make 7 or 8 from a stolen credit card, and streamers to pick up the difference. Compound more stolen credit cards and much higher dollar amounts, and you end up with a scam that totaled an estimated $9.8 million, and appears to be a long-running operation with an email paper trail going back 2 years. How? 2 years. They've been doing it for 2 years. So you've been watched a long time, a paper trail going back 2 years. The arrests were the results of a fraud investigation by the chief prosecutor's office. Out of the 40 people placed in police custody, some suspects are reportedly minors. Damn. Which is messed up because if they're minors, they have a channel, and technically, I believe the money would supposed to go to the parents, but the parents are now being held responsible for the minor, but the parents might not have any idea what the minor's doing. So, they're probably not going to face as tough consequences as the others, okay? Now, Daily Sabah covered the suspected scam in November 2021 after a thread titled Thief KO Streamers appeared on a well-known Turkish forum, frmtr.com. The thread alleged that some smaller streamers with only 40 to 50 viewers were making significant amounts of money. However, it was only forum threads that were sounding the alarm. Damn, I went ahead. Now, this is what I was talking about just a moment ago. We did cover that. In late October, Ahmed Ceren Sonik announced in a tweet that he had documents proving the money laundering allegations, and he's one of Turkey's most famous streamers with 1.7 million subscribers. Damn. He proved it. So he proved it and shown it to 1.7 million subscribers. Put the whole show on blast, and I'm sure that's what shut down the show at that moment. Now, some streamers have admitted to participating in the ruse, or at least they got wrapped up in the whole mess. But to what extent did they know about the alleged scam? Were they on it? This will be up to the Turkish authorities to probe and, if necessary, prove. Bam. Okay. And it's nothing more than that. All these guys, I'm sure, were in on it in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It's just how much, and that will determine the punishment. For instance, if you're a minor and, let's say you were completely out the loop and someone told you, hey, I'm going to hire you for this job. And you go, okay, yes, I'll work this job. And next thing you know, you start doing all these things for these people thinking that you're working a job. Well, technically, if you have all the, emails and text messages and the exchanges that you had showing that you thought that this was actually a job, that you had no idea this was going on, then I don't see any charges. You were unknowingly doing it. So I don't see anything happening. And that could be the case, or it could be they were straight up telling them, yo, you're laundering money. And these people were saying, yeah, and doing it. So nonetheless, if you are doing any type of money laundering on Twitch, if you're using stolen credit cards and laundering it for bits, or you're doing things like that, just know Twitch is watching this. They are catching people, and authorities are being called. So please be careful.